218 BC, the Romans conquer the Iberian Peninsula. But there's a problem. They can't get past this small village that sits atop a hill, so they do what any self-respecting Romans would do. They build a road, an aqueduct, and a temple to their patron god, all in one day. And just like that, the village is now part of the empire. Welcome to Barcelona. Over the next few centuries, the city grows and changes hands a few times. But in 714 AD, the Muslims take over and start building a mosque. The only problem is everyone keeps fighting over who gets to use it. So they build another one. And when I say they, I mean the Christians. Who else is really into this whole back and forth? No, just me. Okay. Anyway, by the 14th century, the Gothic quarter is built and the city is surrounded by a medieval wall, but in 1462, the Spanish Civil War comes to town and everything burns to the ground. Don't worry though, because right after that, they rebuild the whole city in the 18th century. But then, something crazy happens. A group of artists and intellectuals decide to make Barcelona the capital of modern art. They hold an exhibition in 1888, and it's so popular that the city's population doubles. Everyone's so excited that they decide to hold another one in 1900. This time it's even bigger and better. They build an amusement park, a monumental cemetery, and an iconic waterfront promenade. It's called Las Ramblas, and it's the perfect place to meet up with friends, have a drink, and watch the street performers. Just then, a young boy walks by and tells you to follow him if you want to see something really cool. He leads you through a series of underground tunnels and passageways until you reach a secret garden. It's the perfect place to relax and enjoy the sunshine, but it's also the perfect place to hide from the Nazis. In 1936, the Spanish Civil War breaks out again, and the Republicans use the tunnels to hide from the fascists. When the Republicans lose, many of them flee to Barcelona and the surrounding countryside, where they set up camps to hide from the fascists. Some people live in these camps for years, but eventually they're able to return home. In the 1990s, Barcelona becomes the capital of modern art once again. The city hosts the 1992 Summer Olympics and becomes a popular destination for tourists and expats. Today it's known for its delicious food, Mediterranean climate, and relaxed atmosphere. But that's not all. Barcelona is also home to some of the most famous artists of our time. When Picasso was born in 1881, his family moved to Barcelona so he could study art. He spent his youth here, hanging out with other young artists and attending the School of Fine Arts. One day he meets a famous painter named Santiago Rusiñol, who introduces him to the art of mosaic. This inspires Picasso to create one of his most famous works, The First Communion. But Picasso isn't the only famous artist from Barcelona. Another one was born in 1907. You may have heard of him. He was a painter, sculptor, and printmaker who created some of the most iconic works of the 20th century. He was also a big fan of Barcelona. In fact, he never left the city except for a brief stint in Paris, but he always considered Barcelona his home. And in 1929, he designed the cover of the Barcelona Daily News. So there you have it, the story of Barcelona in 100 seconds. What are you waiting for? Go explore the city for yourself.